Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. So from our subject mathematics, we are going to start a new chapter called geometry. What is the new chapter children? Geometry. And what is a learning checklist? That means by the time we complete our lesson the chapter geometry, we'll be able to understand the concept of vertices, sides and faces of the solid shapes. We'll be able to understand the concept of open and closed figures and symmetrical figures, and also to understand the concept of point, line and line segment. So these are the concepts that we are going to learn in our chapter geometry. Yes? Now do you remember the names of different solid shapes learned in the previous class? Let us have a look. Yes, what are they? These are all the different shapes, solid shapes. What are these shapes, children? Coming to the first one, it is a cube. The first one is a cube, yes. What is the second shape called? It is called as a cylinder. What is the third shape called? It is called as a cone. What is the fourth shape here? It is a cuboid. And coming to the last shape, it is a sphere. These are the different solid shapes that we have already learnt in our previous classes. Yes, these are not just simple shapes like this. This would be a triangle, or this will be a square. What is this solid shapes? Solid shapes are the 3D shapes. Like for example, you have box. You have box. When if you have a pencil box, if you just look at it from the top, it will be a rectangle. When you take it in your hand and if you look at it, can you say that it is in the shape of a rectangle? No, it will be in the shape of a cuboid. We'll be having two rectangles which are joined together. How do you draw a cuboid? Draw a rectangle like this. Again draw another rectangle like this. Now join these rectangles together. See? Now this will be the shape of a cuboid. C-O-B-O-I-D. Cuboid. Now for the cube is the joining of two squares. One square, two square. Now join these two. This is our cube. This is our cube and this is our cuboid. In the same way, when you are eating ice cream in a cone, how do we eat ice cream? We eat ice cream in a cone. Yes, we cannot simply say that a cone is in the shape of a triangle. It is in the shape of a cone, children. See, now this is the cylinder and this is our sphere. Now what are these? All these are the different types of solid shapes. Let us revise the names again. Here this is a cube, cylinder, cone, cuboid and sphere. Now write the names of the solid objects given below. What should we do? We should write the names. What is this one? First one is a birthday cap, or you can call it as a party cap. Yes, it is in the shape of what shape, children? It is in the shape of a cone. Now coming to the second object, what is this? It is called as a battery, or it is called as a cell. Now what is its shape? It is in the shape of a cylinder. It is in the shape of a cylinder. Now coming to the third object, it is a ball. And what is the shape of the ball here? The shape of the ball is a sphere. Next, this is, what is this? This is a water bottle. Again, this is in the shape of a cylinder. Coming to this one, it is a brick. It is a brick. Bricks are used for building houses. Yes. Now what is this? This is in the shape of a cuboid. See, it is two rectangles joined together. So this is in the shape of a cuboid. And coming to the sixth one here, it is ice cube. It is ice cube. In the name itself, it is having its shape name also. Yes, it is in the shape of a cube. So sometimes if you get confused between what is a cube and what is a cuboid, you can take this example, children. What is this called? This is called as ice cube. That means it is in the shape of a cube. Yes, compare that object's shape with our ice cube. If it is in the same shape, it will be cube, else it will be a cuboid. Or else we have Rubik's cube also. Do you know what is a Rubik's cube? It will be in the shape of a cube and you'll have color like this. Like this. Yes, you will be having colors. We will be having colored blocks and we will play. We will arrange all the colored blocks together so that the same color appears on the one side. It is called as Rubik's cube. Again, it is in the shape of a cube. Hence, it has got the name Rubik's cube. So, whenever you get confused which is called as a cube and which is a cuboid, you can imagine the shapes of our ice cube and Rubik's cube, which are in the shape of a cube, children. Okay. Now curved and flat surfaces. Now we have looked at the names of the different solid shapes. Now let us look at what is a curved and what is a flat surface. Some objects roll, some objects slide, and some objects roll as well as slide. Here are few examples for each category. What are they saying? What does roll mean? Roll means, suppose if we take this ball. Yes, if we push the ball, what will it do? It will roll like this. Like, yes, it will move like this. It will roll. Now if I take this box for example, and if I push the box, what will happen? Will the box go like this, children, rolling? No, it will just slide. It will just move smoothly. So that is called as our sliding. What are they saying? We have different types of objects. We have some objects that completely roll. Yes, that completely roll. For example, we are having a ball, a tomato, an orange, and also some marbles here. So when we throw these objects tend to roll. Whereas when we throw some objects such as a box, phone, or a ruler, the objects do not roll. They simply slide. What happens? They simply slide. Whereas we have few more objects that can both roll and slide. For example, you can try this, children. You can take a bottle cap. Yes, you can take a bottle cap. Yes, you are having this circled area, right? When you throw the object or when you push the object on this circle side, then the object tends to roll. Whereas when you put this cap flatly, arrange the cap flatly like this. Okay, when you arrange the cap flatly and then push, it tends to slide. In the same way, or else you can take a coin also. Yes, when you place the coin flatly on the surface and push, it will slide. Whereas if you let the coin stand vertically like this, if you let the coin stand and then push, the coin will roll and move. Yes, roll and roll. The coin will roll. So here we are having few objects that will only roll. They cannot slide, and these are few objects that can only slide but cannot roll. Whereas these are special objects that can both roll and also slide depending on the surface and how are we placing them. This is a tape. This is a carom board striker. Yes, when we play caroms, we use this striker, and this is a juice can. Yes, children. So these are the different objects that roll, slide, and also either roll or slide. Look at the objects that roll. Their surfaces are curved. Hence, all those objects which have curved surfaces can roll. If we observe if we observe these objects that roll, that are ball, tomato, orange and marbles, the common thing that we observe in all these objects is that they have a curved surface. What do they have? They have a curved surface. What is a curved surface, children? For example, curved surface are those surfaces that are not flat. That are not flat. For example, if you touch your box, okay, if you touch your pencil box like this on this surface area, what can you feel? That your hand goes straight. Yes, your hand goes straightly through it. That means the pencil box is having a flat surface. Now when you touch a ball, when you touch a ball like this, when you move your hand around the ball, what will it happen? Will your hand go in the same direction or it will go in a circular way? It will go in a circular way. Yes. So that means the ball is not having a flat surface. The ball does not have a flat surface. Then what is that type of surface called? It is called as a curved surface. Yes, the objects that have a flat surface and objects that have a curved surface. Even when you are learning alphabets, this is curved lines. Yes or no? This is S. S is a curved line. Why? Because it is not flat. Now this is called as a flat surface, or this is called as a flat surface. See, it is having a single direction, whereas a curved surface is not flat. It is not moving in the same direction. Yes, see how is our letter S moving here? Yes or no? So the objects in the objects that roll all are having curved surfaces. All these ball, tomato, orange and our marbles, they have curved surface. See, they do not have any flat surface. They do not have any flat surface. So that is why these objects roll, as these objects have our curved surfaces. What type of surfaces, children? Curved. C-U-R-V-E-D. As the objects have curved surfaces, these objects tend to roll. Now coming to the second category, objects that slide. What do we observe here? All these objects have a flat surface. Yes or no? All these objects have a flat surface, so that is why these objects tend to slide. These objects tend to slide. Clear, children? Objects that have our curved surfaces will roll and objects that have flat surfaces will slide. Now coming to the third category of objects, if we observe, see children, this here is a curved surface. For the tape, this is a curved surface. Yes, but whereas this part is our flat surface. Yes or no? See this, let us see again. This is a curved surface. I'll take another color. This is a flat surface. Yes, our tape here is having two types of surfaces. One is a flat surface and the other is a curved surface. As it is having both the sides, it can both roll and slide. When we push the object on the curved surface, the object will roll. When we place the object on the flat surface, yes, on its flat surface and push, the object will slide. The same is with the other objects also here. See, this is the curved surface and this is the flat surface. Yes, this is the curved surface and this on the top is the flat surface. Even for the carom striker, this is the flat surface and the around we have a curved surface. The same with coin. The markings that we see are on the flat surface and the around part is the curved surface. So what can we understand from this, children? what can we understand? All those objects which have curved surfaces can roll, all the objects with flat surfaces can slide, and the objects that have both curved and flat surfaces can roll as well as slide. As the objects have both the surfaces, they can both roll as well as slide. Now coming to the exercise, identify whether the following solid shapes have curved surfaces or flat surfaces or both. Now when we come to solid figure 1, that is cube, as we can see all are flat surfaces. So I am writing F. All the sides are having flat surfaces. Now coming to cuboid, also see all the sides are having flat surfaces. So it is a flat surfaced figure. Coming to cylinder, this is a curved surface and the one on the top is a flat surface. So our cylinder is having both flat and curved surface. Coming to next object, sphere. Sphere is having a curved surface. Yes. So our answer would be C, that is curved surface. Now again we have to tick the objects that are having both flat and curved surfaces. Yes, coming to the first one, that is our thread. This is a curved surface and this will be the flat surface. Yes, it is having both, so we'll tick. Option B is a ball. It is only having a curved surface, so no. C is a Rubik's cube. See children, this is the Rubik's cube that I was talking about. Now again Rubik's cube is having all flat surfaces, so it is also wrong. Coming to the D, this is a mic or a speaker children. Yes, it is having a curved surface and also a flat surface. So yes, it is having both. And coming to E, it is a matchbox in the shape of a cuboid. It is having all flat surfaces, so it is wrong. Now coming to vertices, sides and faces of solid shapes. What is this? It is the vertices, sides and faces of solid shapes. Now recall the corners and sides of the 2D shapes that you have learned in the previous class. Corners are also referred to as vertices in solid shapes. What are they saying? We have to recall about the corners and sides. What should we recall? We should recall about the corners and side. For example, we are talking about a square. Now how many sides does square have? 1, 2, 3, 4. A square has 4 sides. Now how many corners? What is the corner? This is a corner, this is a corner, this is a corner and this is the corner. Yes, again even corners, how many corners does a square have? A square has 4 corners and 4 sides. Yes or no children? A square is having 4 corners and 4 sides. When we are talking about solid shapes like cube, okay, when we are referring to solid shapes, this corners is also called as vertices. The name that we give for corners in solid shapes is called as vertices. For example, what can we say? Yes, children, what are they saying? That we call corners. Corners are nothing but vertices. It is just like the other name, both corners and vertices. See, corners are also referred to as vertices in solid shapes. Both the corners and vertices are nothing but the same. This is not something new. It is which you already know, that is nothing but the corner. That is where two sides meet. Yes children? Yes. So that is our corner, also called as vertices. So for square, how many sides does square have? We have already counted that it has 4 sides, and even the corners are 4. Corners are nothing but the vertices. So a square has 4 sides and 4 vertices. Now coming to figure B, rectangle. Again rectangle has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 vertices. Yes, vertices is nothing but corners, children. Okay. Coming to triangle, triangle has 3 sides and again 3 vertices. Now coming to our circle here, circle is having one side, and what is that side? It is a curved side. Yes or no? Yes, a circle is a curved figure. It is having curved side. It is having only one side, and that one side is also curved. Does it have any vertices? Vertices, children? Does it have any corners here? No. Yes. So circle has 0 vertices and 1. Coming to oval, children, again oval is very similar to circle. It has 0 vertices, not 1. The oval has 0 vertices and only one side, and also this one side, it has only one side, and that one side is also a curved side. Now solid shapes have faces, sides and vertices. What is the face? This is a new term that you are hearing. Face is. Face here does not mean our face. Yes, sides we already know. Vertices we already know. Vertices are nothing but the corners where two or more sides meet. Yes, children. Now what is this face? The surface of a solid is called as a face. For example, let us look at this. Okay, this is one surface. Yes, so it will be one face. Now coming to here again, this is another surface, so that would be face 2. Then again here this is another surface, that is face 3. Even here also we'll be having one surface, right children? Yes, that will be one face, and even to this side we'll be having a face, and also below the matchbox also we'll be having a flat surface, that will also be our face. So in total how many faces do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a cuboid. Yes, a cuboid is having 6 faces. For better understanding of the faces of a solid shape, children, take any solid shape you have. For example, you can take a book, yes, or you can take your eraser, or you can take your pencil box, anything. You take that solid figure and then try to count the number of faces. Try to see what are the vertices. Try to see what are the sides of the solid figure. Okay, what is this? The surface of the figure is called as the face. What is it? The surface. This area of the figure is called as the face. See, 1, 2, 3. Here back side, this side and below. In total, a cuboid will be having 6 faces. What will it be having? 6 faces. Now what is the side? We already know the line. The lines that we are drawing here. We'll take another color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Count the total number of lines. You will get the total number of sides. The line where two faces meet is called as a side. For example, see, this would be one face and this will be another face, another flat surface. Yes, where are these two meeting? These two are meeting here. These two faces are meeting here. So that will be a side. The line where two faces meet is called as a side, children. And what is the vertex? As we have already learned, vertex is nothing but the corner where two or more sides meet. Yes, two or more of these lines meet. Note, side is also referred to as edge for solid shapes. Okay, what is the other name for vertex? It is nothing but a corner. In the same way, the other name for side is edge. Understood, children? This is about the faces, sides and vertices of solid shapes. Vertex is the singular, vertices is plural. Vertex is singular when we have only one vertex. We call it as vertex when we have more than one. One we call them as vertices. Vertices are nothing but the corners where two lines meet. Coming to side, side is the line where two faces meet, and side is also referred to as edge in edge for solid shapes. And coming to face, the surface of a solid is called as a face. What is it? The surface of a solid is called as a face, children. Yes, I hope this is clear. We will learn about the different faces, sides and vertices of different solid shapes in the coming class. I hope whatever we have discussed in today's class is clear. We have seen a small introduction to the different types of solid shapes, and also we have learned what are the faces, sides and vertices.
Visit our website www.aimstoday.in for other information regarding online classes, quizzes, live worksheets, DIY activities, English classes and coding. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.